Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream. Today we're doing Modern Chill number 3. So we're back on the OPC mod once again because I haven't milked this mod enough yet, have I? But today the plan is, like I said in chat, is we'll be doing 1.7 for like about one and a half hour. Then I'm probably gonna go and load up 1.8. Or like the build that I have currently. Obviously it's not the finished one, but it's got some of the content, like it has the Walnut Hills and the Catch Attackers. I want to show off them on stream, but they can't be played with other people, unfortunately. But we'll be doing a normal thing where we have the game open after a few minutes, after everyone loads up the game if they want to join. If you want to add me as a friend, feel free to, and then you should be able to get him. I'll just be, if you send me a friend request, please make sure you, go ahead and, yeah, I've got you as a friend of Origin. Thanks, I am doing quite well today, apart from the fact I've got a headache. Been working on the Minecraft map all day, you see. Because me and a few others have got a new mode coming out soon. Hopefully that will be a stream in itself. I'm really excited to show it off. It's been in works for like about a week and a half now, and we've almost got it done. So I'm quite excited to show that off. But if you do send me a friend request, please please tell me that you have in chat, because I tend not to check friend requests and I don't get told if I have or not. I don't know. I heard OBS was one of the screen recording streaming things you can use, so I just went with that, and it hasn't really failed me so far. Hello, Space Cat. Welcome to the stream. I believe I know who you are, but as you said to me, you're two different people, so we'll just pretend you are. But we'll probably give it like one more minute, and then I'll make the game public for everyone again. Yeah, I did friend you on Discord. Otherwise I won't be able to send you an invite because Discord's like that for some reason. I prefer Garden Warfare 2. I've got a lot more playtime on Garden Warfare 2. I've got nearly 2,000 hours overall, I think. No, I think I've got 2,000 hours on Xbox, and I've got like 300 on PC. I think at least 300. My favourite character in OPC. I don't actually know, to be honest. You see, it's a bit weird because people think, oh, you probably just like every character. In fact, I don't. Some characters I just threw in there because, you know, I wanted to make sure it was equal teams. I threw that out the window very fast. Because the zombies have got a lot more variants than the plants now. Hello Elliot, welcome to the stream. That was not me messing around with you earlier on with the Herobrine things. Oh, did ya? What was he playing as? But if I had to choose my favourite character in this mod, you see, everyone would say that it's probably Dr. Chester, and that is true. I would also say Zomboss is up there because he's pretty unique, since it's the first time I've ever actually used Zomboss with animations. And I won't lie to you, I really like playing the soldier because I like his new hat and I like his weapon skins he has. By the way, if you didn't know, my favourite character is Computer Scientist. The laser goats were actually not April Fool's joke like the person originally said they were. They were planned for a mystery portal event, which was scrapped. But that's what it was going to be. It was going to be green goats versus zombie goats, or purple ones. But I've made the game public now, so feel free to join. I'll check my friend request just in case. I just want to make sure we can actually get some new people in, because I've noticed in the last streams we've been having the same people, so I want to give other people a chance. Next update, by the way, in 1.8, I was considering adding weapon skins for the Dr. Chester. Do you guys like that idea? Having weapon skins for him? Because I know he doesn't have any in Garden Warfare 1, but I want to make like custom ones, like a virtual, a gold, and like a Zomboss special, maybe. But in this update for OPC, added one new character, a bunch of balancing changes. We also had changes to Zomboss, and also a few fixes to the team setups as well. It also gives you every character in the game too. Don't mind the name for this, it's actually fixed in the new update. That's because I was going to kill Unicorn Jump, but instead I killed Twilight Jumper. I don't have to kill characters anymore though, since I know methods to actually not affect anything. But, like, I'm still confused on who is my overall favourite character in the mod. Like, I really do like Dr. Chester, and overall I would say he's possibly my favourite. But, I don't know. Anyway, so, we'll go and boot up a game. I'll just double check if my game's public before I go in a game, because I don't believe you can change it. Yeah, it is public, so anyone who wants to join, you can. I'm just gonna go into, make it easy mode, because don't want to be playing on hard difficulties. Also, I did actually do a few changes to the, what's his name? All the characters from Garden Warfare 1. Yeah, they all are. I've got every single exclusive to Garden Warfare 1 character in OPC. So that's you know, Chester Chomper, Dr. Chester, Berry Shooter, and Citrus Cactus. They're all in the mod. It wasn't originally just going to be for the promotion characters, but obviously I wanted to make Yeti Imp for a video because I had already made the mesh. So I thought, why not just throw that into promotion characters too? So I ended up just making it into a mega mod. Like, I always wanted this to be a mega mod, but I just didn't know what to do with it really. Anyway, let's just go and play some normal games. It's on my Discord. Mod updates, I think. And if it's not there, I think I posted a community post on it. Also, here's the weapon skin for Super Commando. I don't know if most of you have realised, but I'm pretty sure you all will have not by now. But all the zombies have their Garden Warfare 1 eyes, like the white versions, because honestly I think it looks a lot better. Well, if you sent me a friend request, I'll have a look in a second. If you have. Hi Master Lord, welcome to the stream. I just realised now, as I welcome you to the stream, that's all I say to everyone. I feel like people might just think that, you know, I don't care that they're here, but I do. It just gets, it's very awkward, such for me. Not the type of person to do stuff like that, if you know what I mean. Like welcoming everyone in that. Never been the best socialising with people anyway. No, that has nothing to do with it. And it's also unrelated to modding Garden Warfare 2. But most streams end up being very unrelated to the subject of the gameplay. Like stuff like talking about Battle for Neighborville and how much I despise the game. That's what we end up talking about in these streams every time. I find it funny actually because we did that we did the Battle for Neighborville data mine video, or stream, sorry. And that stream, no one asked me about my opinions on the game. Or I think a few people might have, but not as much as like Garden Warfare 2 streams. I find it funny how PopCap's still working on the game a lot. Oh is the game too quiet? Hold on. I'm gonna get killed, but actually I'll quickly get to safety. Oh, I wanted to see if I could VPG someone. It's in. I didn't. My favourite game mode is Gnome Bomb, and my favourite crazy setting is Berserk, obviously. Because I feel like Berserk makes the game a lot more better. So we'll do that. I'll turn that down a bit. Is that better? I'll adjust my in-game audio settings too, because I know I did all of these. But I think Gnome Bomb is easily the best game mode ever. It's rather Gnome Bomb or Capture the Attacker, one of the two. I didn't even mean to do that, and it wasn't going to hit anyone anywhere. Also, I find it quite funny that I've seen like people on YouTube who like only make like jump shot montages. Like I remember playing on Garden Warfare 1 against someone who was just out to do a trick shot montage. Like it's alright to do them, I just don't see the full point in montages for these games anymore. Since, you know, this game's 4 years old, Garden Warfare 1's 6. So it's kind of like, at this point, like no one really cares about montages that much. To be honest, I don't see the full point in montages anyway, because half the time people end up, you know, like just poking their ego a lot in them sometimes. Not all of them. I've seen a few where people say they're the best. But it's alright for them if they want to say that, it's fine, because it could possibly be true, but who knows. Alright, thanks for coming to the stream anyway. Why am I even playing Super Commander? Like, I like his character, it's just, he's never my first choice of soldier. I'll play the regular soldier, rarely play Scuba, or if not Scuba, I'll play this character. Like, I don't play Sky Trooper due to his low ammo. Alright, see you, Master Lord. But I tend not to play the Sky Trooper just because of his low ammo. Like, he may have a better fire rate than Reg Soldier, but it doesn't really help in some situations. Plus, he has lower damage. I prefer to get more damage out at once than going just for damage per second in some cases. And Computer Scientist and Sky Trooper are like that. Or Foot Soldier, sorry. I can make a custom soldier. In fact, I was going to add one to OPC, and it was going to be the SWAT soldier. I actually still haven't done a video on him, to be honest. Like, I made one, it was going to be like a suppressed soldier. And it was like the soldier, or the scrapped version of the soldier, which it was going to be in Garden Warfare 1. But I never got around to doing it properly. Like, I have the actual model for the character, and I have the helmet all working. It looked really good. It's just there's some parts of no, I haven't yet. We'll probably do that in like half an hour to an hour, because 1.8 is more going to be affecting game modes and stuff. I don't plan to add another character in 1.8 yet. Because in 1.8, I don't want to add characters, I want to add new crazy settings and also new AI. Like, I feel like in 1.8, I'm going to make Scallywag, Imp, Commando, Corn, all them have proper team selects, along with Toxic Brains, just all the legendaries. I'll put them into the certain ones. Like, I'll probably make a legendary selection set, because I feel like that would be cool as well. What would you guys like to see in 1.8, by the way? And also, would you guys mind if I made Soil Survivors, but it was only a 1v1? Because you can make Soil Survivors, but it's really difficult to get more than one player on each side. So I was thinking about adding Soil, but having it like just a one-on-one. I still don't know why I'm playing Super Commando, considering the fact that it's pointed out that I don't know why I'm playing him. I just can't bother to switch character, really. This is like probably the first time I've not been killed by so many Chester Chompers. Yeah, it's actually really shocking how fast the subscribers have gone up recently. Like, it's something I never expected at all, and I think a lot of other people who were already subbed didn't expect. Like, I just don't understand, really. Like, I do appreciate that people are actually deciding to subscribe to my channel and all that. But it's just like, I went from, like, I only just got 400. And then I went from 400 straight to 5, then 600 and that. I just have no clue what I ended up doing to getting so many subs at one time. I know obviously the mega character mod played a big part in that. And obviously people doing videos on it. But it's just surprising that, like, just one mod trailer could explode a channel so much. And get so many new eyes on one channel at one time. But we did actually quite well that game. And we didn't get killed by many Chester chompers. Yeah, I remember when I posted something on Discord saying that I was almost on 400 subs. Yeah, I do try and attempt to do unique content. Alright, see you in a bit then. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I'm not the best at pronouncing names at all, to be honest. Hence why whenever I say welcome to the stream, it's usually because I can't pronounce someone's name. But who should we play this game? You know what, we'll play the one character that's new, and we'll play Radiation Flower. Also, by the way, I know I was talking about something I was working on Minecraft. Would you guys like to see that later on? Like, I want to show a few sneak peeks of that. Like, I wouldn't mind showing a few sneak peeks of a bunch of things I'm working on during the stream. Oh god. Oh, that's the next character we're doing, by the way, for extra characters, and he'll be coming out later on this week, and we'll be playing Capture Taco for it. He's such a good character, by the way. Like, Plank Walker Imp he's quite unbalanced, I feel like. I don't know what to do to fix him, though. Like, I get the 200 damage is quite OP, but obviously it's meant to be like a bolt action, where he's from really far away. Maybe I might have to turn down the damage in because since it's a burst. Yeah, I wanted to do that, but I don't currently know where the texture is, if it uses a texture, or if it's something similar to the lights on Physicist's back. To be honest, this would not be my first choice of Sunflower, since it plays a lot like the Reg Flower. Plus, Plank Walker Imp's in this mod. And we only have 110 hit points. You don't need sneak peeks, you're the one who's been working on it. You and me have been working on it, and also Lost as well. Gotta give credit to everyone. So many people just died from that. Heal Flower. I don't think it was Heal Flower. No, it seems like people want to see a few sneak peeks. Yeah, I'm gonna die here, aren't I? At least no one's playing as gnomes, which is nice. I was meant to actually say that I've actually nerfed the gnome a bit. Yeah, I did. I did fix the description. I'm just gonna respawn. I don't like how Twitch works, I won't lie. I don't really enjoy Twitch that much. Kind of prefer just streaming on YouTube on my channel. Because Twitch aren't the best when it comes to stuff like mods, because someone could report me for hacking an online game, and then they could actually ban me for it. Don't ask me why I'm playing Toxic P, by the way. I just chose this character because I've changed textures. But Twitch are quite funny when it comes to mods and stuff. Plus, I don't really like Twitch that much as well. You see, if someone who's very anti-modding, like I know there's people out there who are, if there's someone out there who's very anti-modding, they can go ahead and report my stream and get it took down. Because technically, like, this is modding, but in some people's eyes it can be looked at as hacking. so then my stream could be took down, I could be banned for it, because it can be considered as hacking an online game. I would rather not go through that, so that's why I kind of want to stick to YouTube. Also, here's the num. I'm probably gonna next update fix this camera. Because you see, this is the first time in ages I've changed my field of view back. So I'm probably gonna have to change this to be a bit further down, so you actually see character. But you can see I've changed the speed by a lot to make him a lot more balanced. I've also cut his health near enough in half, just to make him a bit not in half, but like nearly in half. But I decided to keep his damage the same. In the next update, I'm probably gonna swap his ammo to make him use reload. So I'll probably have like 35 ammo or something. See, this character I wanted to make a lot like the gnome tag character I made for that mod. But I also didn't want to go ahead and make it exactly the same. Like, I obviously wanted to keep this guy to being just like a gnome. Did you guys after this want to see the 1.8 sneak peeks? Because since no one's actually joining the game, like, I feel like it's alright that we're going to games where other people cannot join. I don't have a Patreon, so yeah. The only thing similar is the super chat thing, but I don't really want to promote that, to be honest. Like, oh, we've got the bomb. I didn't even realise. Like, I know people have a hi welcome to the stream, and I've got gravity grenades again. Like, as much as we have the super chat thing on like, we have the super chat, I don't want to promote it that much for the reason that I know some part of my audience might be quite young, and I don't want people thinking that they have to, you know, donate to get stuff and that, because they might think donate and give some mods and that. So I don't want to promote that for that reason. Like, the option's there if you want to donate, but I don't want to promote it that much, because I just appreciate people watching the stream, really. And I think other streamers and YouTubers need to understand that that you're lucky to have people watching you stream. Like, I saw a video of someone saying that you should donate to each stream and that, and I thought it was just ridiculous. I think everyone knows who it was. It's that person who thinks that if you have time to be watching streamers, you should have the money to donate. Besides the fact that we're in lockdown, so everyone's got a lot of time on their hands to watch streamers. It just feels a bit. I don't know. I just don't like the idea of asking people to donate, or just promoting the idea of donating. Like, I know people have it there, and I only have it there because I end up getting monetized. But it's just the idea of that. It's just. I'm not assuming that. I just don't want. I don't want anyone who's like pretty young donating to the channel, and it turns out that they've actually not had parental permission to do that and stuff, because they could get in trouble and I could also get in trouble for it too, like by YouTube and stuff. So I would rather people not just feel like they're forced to donate. So I just respect the fact that people are actually deciding to put time out of their day to watch the live streams that I do. So you see, I was actually considering not putting the super chat thing on, but because it was automatically put on, I just didn't bother turning it off. I probably will do it on the next stream though, because I just don't see the point. Is that a reference to I think his name's Danny P? Because you have Danny G, don't you, which is Angry Xbox Dude, and then you have Danny P, which is the kid. I watched Zebra Gamer. I remember when he got Unicorn Chomper, but Zach Scott I'm not the biggest fan of. Find Zach Scott kind of boring, to be honest. Part of me just gets the impression from Zach Scott that he's very on PopCap's side. It's just because he never says anything negative. Like, if he has an issue with the game, it feels like he won't mention it. And that felt like it was the same with Zero for a while too. Until I think Zero lost his sponsorship or something, because he actually said stuff negative about the game for once. Also, I love the fact it's playing the defuse the bomb sound effect when your bomb has been planted, or like you have to defuse it, but yet it's the bomb that we're defending. Yeah, I don't like how long Zach Scott's videos are either. How can you play him? You mean the gnome? Are you on about the gnome? If so, you've just downloaded OPC, which is on my Discord server, and you should be automatically unlocked. But I think now I'm gonna go and load up 1.8 because I want to show off stuff like Capture the Taco. I might in a little bit go back on 1.7 so people can join. It does take a while to load, by the way, so yeah, that's why I tend to give people like 5 minutes to join at the start. But now we play the waiting game, and then we're going to play an even longer waiting game. So, we'll just back out of Garden Warfare 2, and then we'll go and load up the mod. Are they made for kids? I thought it was just all ages. To be fair though, most PvZ YouTubers try and appeal, make Garden Gnome Bomb playable. Actually, I feel like that could work. I'm trying to think, you could possibly rig it to the gnome, the bomb gnome. Could do that. But to be honest, most PvZ YouTubers are like kid friendly, or at least it was. Before Wolfie got big, everyone was just kid friendly. But then Wolfie started to blow up, so every other YouTuber, then it felt like there was more of a like PG audience for PvZ. Like, to be honest, I don't think many of the modding channels like trying to go for a kid audience or don't just appeal to a kid audience, since they all want to try and appeal to all audiences, and also because it's like modding, it's a bit better for older ages, just because it's overall an older age would be assumed to be able to understand. I don't have a clue why they decided to remove pots and bots. I don't see the point. Like, I didn't see the big deal about removing Ice and Fire P. I guess they didn't have any ideas on what they could do for a zombie variant, besides the fact that Rocket Bot is the P cannon for the zombie. Dartix. I don't even... Dartix wasn't... Like, he was PG, but at the same time as that, he was a pretty hated person. I think P Mixer, wasn't he known for the Dartix video mainly? But to be honest, Dartix was hated by everyone at that time, and I believe he still is. Oh, I dislike those channels so much, where they just get some random thing in PvZ 1 or 2. I've never been the type of person to want to mod PvZ 1 and 2. Like, I made that one video on a texture mod that I made, or texture pack or whatever. Like, I made a video on the pack I made of Neon Mixtape Tour, but that was it, really. Overall, I just think modding, or not modding, but making texture packs for PvZ 1 is boring. I just can't bother to learn how to mod PvZ 2, or Heroes as well. Yeah, if you go on Dartix's newest videos, he always gets more dislikes than likes. That's mainly because of his horrible reputation, though. Because he was always so toxic in and outside of videos. Like, I have no clue if he's actually changed now, but don't believe he has much, considering what other people have said about him. Nah, I called it a texture pack or pack. To slip up because obviously in Garden Warfare 2 when you change textures it's more considered a mod. Even though it is technically a texture pack. Yeah, a lot of people dislike Dartix, a lot. I think he's possibly the most hated person in the PvZ community. It doesn't help when he goes around saying he was the community representative. Like, you can't really be the representative of your community you hate so much, can you? Like, I would say Zero was a community representative, since he never said anything bad. Like, since he didn't say anything negative about the community or the games, he pretty much was the community representative. Everyone in the community knew him as well. Anyway, it's finally loaded, so I'll show off all the new things now. I think the best thing Dartix ever said though was is if you taunt on him, he blocks you. Like, as much as taunting on when someone taunts on you is annoying, like, you can't just block people for taunting, really, considering the fact PopCap didn't like actually promote it. Like, the promote is literally saying that you can taunt and kill them. You also have community challenges of that too. So you can't really block people just for taunting on you. Can you please not spam angry emotes, please? Also, I don't understand why you're angry, to be honest. Anyway, so we'll just go down the list. Yeah, I can understand that. Can you please not spam emotes, please? Yeah, I didn't watch much of Zero in the Garden Warfare 1 days. I mainly watched him during Garden Warfare 2. Oh, did you? I'll have a look now. Oh, there we go. If it's ever going to accept. Is Origin doing that thing again? Oh, no, it did. There we go. Like, as much as targets can be incredibly annoying, like, you can somewhat understand when someone targets you when you're so toxic. So, G-Snappers, I'm happy that these streams actually make you happy. But we'll play some Capture Attack on this, and we'll play Walnut Hills, and we'll play Zempeak to Capture the Attacker. That series is it's very uncommon. I'm gonna upload videos on that due to the lack of custom abilities you can do. Really, like, if you compare it to characters, there's not much you can really do for that series. Like, in comparison to extra characters, which is my biggest series on this channel. I was meant to do number 2, which was going to be on a hovergoat ability. It's the shield. I've shown it off in a few videos, but I've never actually done a video dedicated to it. I don't think you can join because we're playing on a solo play lobby. But I do think that in a bit we can. Actually, I'm not sure if it would work. I'm trying to think. If we leave the game, would people be able to join in the backyard? I think it's because PvZ is more popular in China than it is in, like, the US and Europe and all that. I don't have Apex Legends, and honestly I don't want to play any more battle royales. You see, Fortnite just made me dislike all battle royales and PUBG. PUBG is just a broken mess, more than Battle for Neighborville. You can join on Xbox. All you have to do is you have to put a floppy drive in your Xbox and it will work. Trust me, not clickbait. I know that's your opinion, and obviously this is also my opinion, and also I know people are gonna get mad at me for this opinion, but I do not like all the PvZ titles. I only like PvZ 1, 2 is okay, Garden Warfare 1 and 2. The rest of them I dislike. Like, I dislike Heroes because it's paid to win, and it's incredibly unfair because of that. And I hate Battle for Neighborville and PvZ 3 because they're both lazy. I have a lot of hope for this new game though, I won't lie. I have a lot of hope for this new title. It looks really nice. I like the art style they're going for. Because they've took the art style that was in PvZ 3 and they've actually made it look good. Like, they took an art style which looked a lot more like it belonged in a adventure game, and they've actually made it look like it's actually going to be a good game. And it also helps with a bit of hype as well. Like, overall, a bit of hype is needed. When you're going to make a game, you should at least hype it up, shouldn't you? The one issue I do have with this game, though, is I don't think I'm going to be able to play it. And that's due to the fact that my phone isn't the best. You can actually see, I'm doing good, B-Money, thanks for asking. But you can actually check if people have liked your video and subscribed. That's if they have their liked videos public and also the, what's it called? They have the subscriptions and like videos both public, then you can check. But I don't think anyone wants to go through the efforts to do all that. I have no clue really. I just think it's because it's more popular in them country, or that country mainly. I don't see why they would make so much more content for a China version of the game though. I don't get why they can't just put it in the like US UK version. The thing is though, they didn't actually hype up Battle for Neighborville that much. It won at E3, and it wasn't. They didn't actually put out a trailer for it. The trailer had to be leaked. So I feel like the point that was at, they knew the game. I feel like PopCap already knew the game was going to be hated by a lot of people. I can't be the only one who thinks this, but if a company doesn't hype a game up when it's so close to coming out, like it came out literally about. The beta or the alpha came out, I think, like 2 or 3 months after E3. So at that point, they could have at least shown a little bit of early gameplay, couldn't they? So it feels like they already knew the game was going to be hated by people, or they just didn't have a fixed game at that point. I feel like that's the case. Yeah, the China stuff does look like a rip-off, especially if you listen to the music for PvZ 2. It sounds horrible. Like, the audio sounds like it's being recorded off a flipping portable speaker. That's how bad it is. Sounds like they actually recorded the audio off their phone and then put it into the game. And didn't actually do, like, just get the normal audio files. Oh, they're reviving again. I like how the AI just always try and revive people. But isn't that just PvZ2 really? Or the Chinese version? Like, I've never been the biggest fan of PvZ2, the China version. I just don't like it. Yeah, half of the music that's exclusive to the China version doesn't even sound that good. It don't even have like the PVC touch to it. That's the same as Battle for Neighborville music. The game had about a year. The game had about a year to 2 years to be in development. They had quite a lot of time. I feel like it was more PopCap, really. You see, my idea is that PopCap actually was attempting to make a Garden Warfare 3. And I'm talking this is like about a year before they even announced it. Like, as they discontinued content for Garden Warfare 2. So they announced discontinuation of Garden Warfare 2, and then they start working on Garden Warfare 3. But unfortunately they weren't able to come up with any ideas, so they scrapped Garden Warfare 3 and came up with Battle for Neighborville. And this is like about a year into the development, so they're too busy scrapping everything they already had. Hence why you still have primaries that are still in the game. Or that just might be a case that they forgot to remove them. What, Darthix? Is that what you're talking about? The angry game nerd? But probably gonna go on to Walnut Hills now. Yeah, I feel like the legendary upgrades now, like they've made. I've looked at NM's video. I think they've got like 7 or 8, haven't they? But half of them just look so poorly made. I'm just gonna do this, by the way. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just gonna load the game up like this. Oh, Wolfie. I like how someone called Wolfie that, the angry bling Johnny dude. I remember when he mentioned it in a video. Yeah, they had. I don't get why game come out. Like it came out a month and a half after they actually released the alpha. The alpha came out. The alpha was broken, but then they released the Founders Edition just afterwards. To be honest, I quite like Citron's new model. I just don't like characters like pretty much all the zombies. All the zombies just look dumb, in my opinion. I have no clue what you're talking about, the anti-critic. I have never heard or seen that. I don't think it was a watching message, reading Xbox messages. I actually think it was just a random video where he just mentioned it at the start. I'm trying to think which video it was. I think it was another video related to a legendary character, because that's some of Wolfie's most popular. Should we play on, let's play on plants for once. I ain't actually played on plants when it comes to playing on these. You know what, we're going to play Party Citron. Yeah, I don't see why they had to remove the shades, to be honest. Yeah, I do like Pichu's model, that looks really nice, but it's just, some of the others just look dumb. I'm really happy that Citron's beam's coming back. That's going to make me actually want to play Citron. Like, the beam was so good for Citron. Like, that's just a simple example. I doubt it's going to be as good as it was in this game. But the beam really made Citron actually a good character for his playstyle, which was intended to be tank. I don't think it was an Xbox message. I love how the AI just walk into out of bounds zones, not even acknowledging it. Also, do you guys even see any lag? Like, apparently the lag when you excuse me, when you're walking around in when it comes to playing on Walnut Hills, but for me it's just running completely fine. Yeah, I do like the Garden Warfare pea shooters model. Speaking of pea shooters, I think I'm going to play one. But which one? We're just going to play Plasma Pea, why not? What are the things I like in Battle for Neighborville? Not much, I'll say. Well, I first of all like Scientist model, but it ain't as good as Garden Warfare 2 Scientist. I like the map, one of the maps. A few of them are okay. Like, you can't get mods on PlayStation and stuff. There ain't much that I can say I actually like about the game, honestly. Like, I won't lie, I do think the game's okay. Like, the game's can be fun, but it's just a community that really makes me not want to play it. Like, it's just how some people play. It just makes me not enjoy. Like, I can't be the only one who just gets so irritated by how people play. It's mainly sprinting. I dislike that feature so much, it just puts me off playing the full game. But it's a hard thing for me to say, really, what I actually despise about the game, or what I like about the game. Also, if you just realise that I've got normal health. Yeah, the free roam regions are good, but overall I won't class that as a thing I enjoy, just for the sole reason that the game's intended to be, no, I haven't seen Endgame. I've not seen any of the Avengers movies, to be honest. But, like, the free roam regions to me, I just feel like there shouldn't be a thing I should class as something I like, considering I don't play off, like, the free roam regions, I play online. Yeah, I hate that. Literally every new map we've got so far has been a turf map. I get turf is the most played game mode, but why not just increase... Like, I just don't get why they can't just increase the like, coin gain in every other mode to match Turf Takeover. Or just make it so Turf is only a little bit more, giving you a reason to want to play other modes. Or make it so playing the full game of Gnome Bomb gives you more, to make people want to play that mode. And maybe give Suburban Nation, Gnome Bomb, and Vanquish Confirmed their own playlists, instead of just being mixed modes. Yeah, I remember doing that. I like the battle chests. I really enjoyed them. I would prefer it though if I could choose what AI I had in the battle chest and not just have the stupid ones. Oh, you've already got the new pea shooter skin. I want that skin, to be honest. Yeah, I do agree with that. The game could be so much better so easily. Also, remember what I said earlier on the stream? That we end up talking about Battle for Neighborville. We'll do another dedicated Battle for Neighborville stream next time. Like, next time it comes to playing, or the new update comes out, we'll do that. Possibly. To be honest, there ain't much I dislike about this game. Spotting icons are an issue, I guess, but they were also in Garden Warfare 1. You have the amounts of glitches in the game, that's an issue. This map is an issue when it comes to playing online. Like, my newest video, I played as Super Brains, I played as Imp, and I also played as Hovergoat. And none of them glitched at all on the map, so I don't get why they didn't add them, really. If they work well, though, I don't get why they couldn't just add them. Wouldn't have killed them just to let them all playable. Yeah, Garden Warfare 2 is a lot better than Battle for Neighborville. There's so much that was removed for no reason. Like, it's like what Wolfie said. The reason more characters were removed is because they want to make the game more balanced, but we now have a more unbalanced game than Garden Warfare 2. Because PopCap are too scared to actually not think what they think is right, and know that we actually know what's right. The community know more about PvZ when it comes to gameplay than the developers. Because I doubt many of the developers even play these games in their spare time, so they wouldn't have a clue what half of the playstyles are. And they never test anything. Like, it would be smarter to, instead of getting, you know, we are on 1.8 currently. We're on the 1.8 version. Because we're playing on stuff like Capture the Taco and that. They're the stuff that I added in this update. Yeah, everything that's missing in Battle for Neighborville is rather in Garden for 1 or 2. I have no wishes to get a PS4, to be honest. I don't use my Xbox much, so me getting a PS4 wouldn't really be the best idea. Like, I barely play on the Xbox, so I don't see why I would get a PS4. Like, I used to have one, and I didn't use it that much. So, I kinda don't feel like getting a PS4, to be honest. Yeah, I know a lot of people, want to use mods on Xbox. But it's just, if they did, think about how many people could abuse them online, if you know what I mean. Much as everyone wants to be able to play bosses on Xbox, it could really ruin the online play at the same time. Hello, welcome to the stream, and to your first stream, in fact. I hope that you enjoy the streams and decide to come to new streams in the future. Also, by the way, after this, did you guys want me to actually show you all how to actually get stuff like Capture the Taco? I kind of don't want to talk about serious topics on streams, the anti-critic, if that's okay. I kind of prefer keeping these streams more, you know, just chilled out instead of talking about serious stuff like COVID-19. So I hope you can understand why. But I think after this I'm going to show everyone how to make the stuff like Capture the Taco and Walnut Hills playable with AI. I don't see the point in talking about. I don't see why I should talk about copper, since it hasn't really done anything. Like, as much as everyone was scared of scary copper and all that, it actually hasn't affected people as much as everyone actually thought it did. Like, I made a video talking about how it would affect my channel, and it actually hasn't. Like, it hasn't actually affected my channel at all, really. So, I kind of don't see the point in anyone really being worrying about it, because it doesn't seem like it's affecting many channels. Like, obviously, if your channel is made for children, you get limited ads, which isn't that good. Which I still think is quite dumb, because you try to make your site extremely kid-friendly, everyone tries to make their videos kid-friendly, then everyone goes ahead and then they just change it around completely, so everyone has to take down all these videos and then make them adult-friendly and all that. I already did make a video talking about it when the situation first came around. And that was when my channel was really small. I took it down though because I didn't really like how it came. Yeah, I haven't actually done anything to do with Zomboss. I haven't really changed anything to do with him ever since 1.7. Because like I said, I was more working on characters. Or not characters, game modes and stuff. Also, by the way, in the last update I did edit Brown Coat's texture a bit. So why not play the best character in this mod? I find it funny how people actually really want me to buff Brown Coat. Like, people really want me to buff this character, but his whole point in the mod is just to literally act exactly like a normal AI. Oh yeah, I think you've been watching my channel for a long time, haven't you, Bacon? So you would remember that video. I know a lot of people here probably have no clue what video I'm talking about, but it's the one and only video on this channel where I use my voice for it. It was a gameplay commentary, and it was talking about Copper, and I took it down because I didn't like the commentary, and it's the main reason why I refuse to use my voice in videos. Like on streams, it's just a lot easier. Like, it's a lot easier on streams to, like, just talk with your voice because it's not as awkward. But when it comes to videos, I find it extremely awkward, like talking to nobody, and then, you know, and then it's just like trying to read off a script of some sort. Like I said in the past, it sounds very robotic more than anything. It was the first time I used my voice when I was a modding channel. I used to use my voice in every video before, but I took all them videos down because I didn't like them. I really hated all my old videos because it was really awkward, so I took every single one down. Like, I doubt anyone here will remember it, but I made a video why I hate Unicorn Jumper. It was very quickly my most popular video because it was an opinion-based one. Oh yeah, it was I think that video was the one where it was the death of King Johnny. The other day I remember where someone called me out because in a video of Zeros from like 3 years ago, I decided to go ahead and join this game. I got in the game and it was, you know, when we've all done it, haven't we? You know, where we all trying to get in YouTube a game, we all want to dance on YouTube and see our gamer tagging video, that type of crap. So I decided to join this game, and someone earlier on today decided to call me out for it, like 3 years later, by the way. I don't want to do anything to Brown Coat. I deliberately made him to be a jerk. That's why I literally have a video on my channel called A Brown Coat Zombie. He was deliberately made to be bad, and he was deliberately made just to be pointless. Like, it was made just to make you know, NPC trolls. Like, if you want to mess around with other players who are playing with you, who's on the other team, you can play as Brown Coat and pretend to be a NPC. It wasn't Game Monkey, it was just some random person. I thought I didn't kill the cactus then. Also, I did actually say in the next update I would add the laser goats to this mod, didn't I? My bad. I'll get working on them soon. The problem is the laser goats have the buff bubble. I kinda want to have a little look into them. Like, I want to have a little look into the laser goats a bit and make them actually different. I feel like giving them ammo and stuff, you see. But they overheat, so I might keep them like that. I thought I destroyed it. Alright, see you, Space Cat. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you all don't mind, but I kind of feel like ending the stream in a little bit. Not after this game, but playing like one more. Because I'm extremely tired. I don't know because I don't personally play Fortnite and I wouldn't commit the sin of downloading that game. Like, if you have bad connection, even if you enjoy Fortnite, you can't just not find it annoying how the game gets a small update each week. Each update being bigger than the last. I don't want to use Mixer either. The only time I would do Mixer streams is if I was going to do an Xbox stream. Oh wait, sudden death overtime. I think we're going to win, aren't we? I just stepped on a potato mine. I hate potato mines so much, but we're going to win, aren't we? Right, we need... Oh god, they've got the taco, aren't they? They've got the taco. We need to go and get it. Alright, the plank walker's got it. Yeah, I did remove all my old videos. I think they're all privated. I don't believe I removed them. Yeah, he is. Maximus, whatever it's called. The big boss. Imagine calling yourself Big Boss in your gamer tag too. Don't get why someone will call himself Big Boss. It's just some kid who thinks it's really funny to use bosses online. That's all he is. I think we'll play one more game on Walnut Hills on the attacking team. Alright, so we'll go and play one more game, but we'll be on the attacking team this time on Walnut Hills. Then we'll probably call it a day. To be honest, I don't see the issue with streaming on YouTube, to be honest. Yeah, I don't see why he plays as a laser goat, to be honest. Is he just that desperate to get people's attention? Yeah, I know Dr. Zomboss was pretty popular. It's just that word. That word gets me every time. Without fail. If you use that word in a sentence, you'll definitely end up making me laugh. I don't even see how it's so funny. No, I'll use the drone, why not? It's gonna get shot down anyway, isn't it? See, it's gonna get shot down. Told you. I love how everyone's just using the word now in chat. The non-PG, unfamily friendly word. Put the rocket drone on, see if we can get something done with this. Alright, why don't we stay back? Use it from here, no, we're still getting shot. Drones are still so awkward to control. Right, no, do that. Kill it. It's almost dead. It's almost dead. Yeah, it died. I can't believe I'm playing the painter. He's probably the most boring engineer in the game. And we also got chomped again. That's why I avoid the zombies. That chomp is going crazy. I'm just gonna show you all that Captain Squawk isn't bad. Actually, this is a bad comparison. Even though he isn't bad, I actually did change him slightly in this mod. He has a faster reload, if you see. To be honest, I don't see why everyone hates this character so much. The drone has not got textures for some stupid reason. I don't have a clue why it doesn't have his proper textures. Even though they are in the game, and it is saying it's using them. You see, even before I buff this guy in this mod, I do really like this character. I got him mastered in a day, this guy, because he's that good in my opinion. You see, as much as everyone hates him, he's such a good character for sniping. He's probably the best sniper in the game, to be honest. This is probably the first time people have seen this character on this map too. Why can't we hit them? I actually did do a mod like that. I fixed all the broken characters in the game, like Electro, Citron, Barbecue Corn, and all that. I removed the jump buff off Hyper, and I also think I fixed the superheroes too. I can't believe I'm concentrating the private match flow right now. Dr. Chester actually is in the game files, but his models aren't. They have PopCap don't own the rights to the promotion characters. They don't own the rights to the models. Hence why only the weapons are in the files. You see, for an example, Citrus Cactus PopCap don't own the rights to that. The people they did the promotion with are the people the people they did promotion with own the rights to the models, not PopCap. Hence why the weapons are the only ones in the games. Don't know why that's the case though. So Dr. Chester's main model isn't designed. I think one, I don't think it's designed by PopCap. Two, I don't think it's I think it might be designed by PopCap. I'm not sure, but it's definitely not owned by PopCap. Like the main model that they used for him. It's owned by Cheetos, not PopCap, so that's probably why. So PopCap could probably get away with putting Dr. Chester and all that in the game, as long as they didn't use the models that they had for the last game. Because they literally have their Garden Warfare 1 names in the game, and Cheetos don't seem to have an issue with that. Also, probably going to call this last game. Also, I do think I buffed the flamethrower a little bit too. Anyway, let's go in the barrel and capture this. Don't get on the point. Thoga, Thoga. Yeah, we got it. Alright, let's switch character now. We'll play as I don't even know who to play. We'll play as Plank Walker. What is the anti-critic? I love how buggy Chomper's burrow has always been, like in every PvC game. Honestly, I'm lost who to play. Play Captain Cannon. Why not? I find it funny how this guy has a better damage output per shot than Squawk. I have no clue what a human sunflower would look like, to be honest. Wait, mid-air burrows are back. Well, to be honest, PopCap could just make it so when it comes to burrowing, it actually doesn't check what the Chomper's input is. It checks what the player's input is. Kaz mentioned the buff this character, right? But he still feels so weak. Like, the buff this guy so much, but his damage output just feels so stupid. Like, half the time it feels like his output isn't even correct. I don't get why he gets, like, a buff every time he gets a kill as well. It doesn't make sense. See what I mean? It feels like these guys take so many hits to kill. Oh, what? Do you get really upset because you killed him? Yeah, Chomper was really bad before the update, but then they just buffed him. By the way, if you're wondering what I actually did to this character, I made his rate of fire a lot better, and he also now has practically an infinite thingy. Yeah, imagine targeting someone when just because they killed you because you was using hacks. Anyway, let's get up here. I did make this guy an ice element character now, by the way. Let's fire that. There we go. Find it cool how he makes like Super Brains laughs every time he gets a kill with his thingy. Like, this thing is even more powerful the closer they get. This is really how Cosmic should be played, though. Oh, we could kill him from here. Should we just switch? You know what, we'll just play Toxic Burns. Why not? We're gonna lose anyway. Actually, should we try and win? Okay, let's get you first. Oh no. We're on too little health on the point. Yeah, yeah. Don't have enough people on the point. Now, Connie, you're pushing it a bit there, aren't you? 5 years old, that's a bit of a push. No, I feel like Cosmic should have been the ice element Super Burns, because it is apparently quite cold in space, so it kind of makes sense. Didn't do too bad. Anyway, so I think we're going to call it a day for the stream now, so I hope you all enjoyed. well, we might be back with another stream maybe later on this week, maybe next week. So so might be doing another stream at some point this week or next week. But hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all in the next one.